Okay guys, before we get started, I just wanted to show you something. That's why I'm on the home menu. Just want to show you what I got. Look at it. It's beautiful. I got this earlier tonight, but I figured since I was about to start doing this, I may as well just save the encounter. It is so nice. You're doing the RNG for the Spiritomb? You know, I never even did Spiritomb in that game. I never found all the wisps or even all the unknowns. I didn't care. Don't poison, don't poison. Okay, good. Glamora is a shiny I have wanted in this game for quite a while. Now, I did not get this while hunting for Dudunsparces. I actually did a poison type boost and ran around just trying to see if I could find one of these. Beautiful. Fantastic. I really like this shiny. This has such a nice shiny color. That is such a nice blue. Hey, since you're doing the RNG, are you able to help me or no? Is your Switch occupied? Because you're doing PLA. I think your Switch might be occupied. That's okay. Okay, before we continue doing the Dudunsparce hunts, let me show you one more thing. Let me show you what I did get in this game today. Today on January 21st. Occupied? Yeah, I figured. Take a look at what I got today! A shiny female Sprigatito. Only God knows how many eggs I had to hatch for this thing. A female shiny. I finally got it. Here's the thing though. Let me explain something real quick. I have all these boxes of eggs now. So you might be asking, why is this shiny all the way back here? So, if you haven't noticed, this is what I do. Before I hatch these eggs, what I do is I go to the very back, and I get the first available 5. So this was the first 5. So what I did was I put the last available 5 into my box, and I hatched those ones first. Why would I do something stupid like that, you ask? Well, it's so that I could just easily do it like this. Instead of now how am I supposed to show this now? Well, I guess I just have to do it like this. All right, let me put this back. So I did it like that rather than just doing it like this. Because once I hatch these eggs, I gotta do it like this. I don't know, I just rather not do it this way. So the way I hatch eggs is I go for the last 5, and then I could just easily and quickly swap them out. But because I did that, because I just happened to hatch the last 5, and the shiny was amongst those last 5, Now I have all these extra eggs I don't have. Wait, I don't need. But I still have to hatch to get rid of them. But regardless, I finally got it. The shiny female Sprigatito. Did you... You heard my explanation just now, right? Like... And yes, I got 3 male shiny Sprigatitos in the process. Since last time, I also hunted for Dudunsparce once on my own, and I got 1, but it's not 3 segment. I already checked. Oops, I need my team. Hold on. But finicky button controls in this game. Okay, now let's get started. All of this was on top of 18 shiny Larvatars in Pokemon Go today. Today was a Community Day Classic in Pokemon Go. So I have a bit of a headache right now because I spent 3 hours walking around and staring at my phone screen, getting a bunch of Larvatars. You got a shiny Flamigo? Nice! You just got 3 days... You got the game 3 days ago and you're halfway done. I assure you, it took me way longer than 3 days to get this game done. Anyways, the sandwich I need is... What was it again? I need the curry one. Encounter power normal. Yeah, this is the one I need. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was supposed to look something up today before I started. I was supposed to look stuff up and tell you guys. Oh, I forgot to do that. That's okay. I have a couple examples in mind. I was gonna look up all the examples, but nah, I kind of forgot to do that. Oh, right. I don't need to rotate. But you didn't get a single and you played for 3 hours straight? Oof, that's unfortunate. Today, I believe it was also like ×3 experience for catching them. So what I did was, I did 2 lucky eggs. I wasn't about to use up all my lucky eggs today. I did 2 lucky eggs, and with 1, if you managed to catch it first try with an excellent curveball throw, it would have given you 7,020 experience. So this was a gold mine for experience. You get shinies in the process, and you get a whole ton of experience. And it's also a plus that Larvitar was pretty easy to get excellent throws. So let's recap. Today I got 18 shiny Larvitars in Pokemon Go. I hatched... Wait, not hatched. I evolved 1 into a Tyranitar and 1 into a Pupitar. And the rest I'm just leaving as Larvitars. And now I hatched a shiny Sprigatito. And then, just before starting this, I got that shiny Glamora. So it's a pretty good day so far, shiny-wise. And yeah, that's about as far as the good news goes. Suffer with no shiny buff. Well, this is what I would have been done. What? This is what I would have been doing anyways, had you not discovered my channel. So thank you. But in terms of the good news for today, yeah, that's about where it ends. Like I said, I have a bit of a headache right now because I spent hours walking around and staring at my phone screen. Just a little bit of a headache. It was way worse earlier. And I'm also kind of busy after this. I have to give my dog a bath. His ass is filthy. You know, he's older now, so he doesn't... It's not always as clean back there, so whenever it's a mess back there, we gotta clean it up. And also, he hasn't been bathed in a while, so he kind of stinks. So I gotta give him a bath after this. You help with after Spiritomb? Okay. So after this, I gotta bathe my dog. And so you guys recall last time I talked about my absolute hatred for this holiday, Chinese New Year. The madness of this holiday just doesn't end. My older dog, Shiny Alpha Spiritomb. Are you saying that as in that's what you're hunting? Or did you say that like you just got it? My older dog's name is Toby. And my younger dog's name is Sky. My oldest dog is named Billy. May he rest in peace. I miss him every day. That's the RNG you're doing? The Alpha Shiny Spiritomb? Once again, I never got Spiritomb in that game. I never bothered. So the madness of Chinese New Year just doesn't end. I appreciate that. He passed away almost 3 years ago. I need to stop talking about this because I feel myself about to cry. So the CNY madness, it never ends. There is all this stuff about having... I think I discussed this last time. When it's this stupid New Year's, there's the whole mentality of new year, new me, so we have to restart and start over, whatever, for the New Year's, and it is so stupid. I discussed how last time I had to get a haircut, you know, clean myself up for this goddamn New Year that's taking place 2/3 into January. You know what I wanted to do? Maybe not grow my hair as long as I once had it, but, you know, just keep my hair long for the rest of winter, and then get a haircut when it was warmer. Nope. I mentioned last time I got a small haircut despite not wanting to. I just got it cleaned up. The back and the sides are cleaned up, and now, Jesus Christ, I'm more ugly than usual, and that's saying a lot. You can't exactly get much lower than what I already am. You know, it's not a good idea cleaning off the sides and leaving all of the top long, because then it folds in. And because there's nothing on the sides, it ends up looking like a bowl. It looks like a mushroom tip, and I don't like that kind of hairstyle. Did I say bald? Did I say... Wait. Well, not bald. It's just mostly... No, not mostly bald. Like, it's just cleaned up on the side. I just don't like that kind of bowl haircut. At least on me. See, my original plan, like I said, keep it long for winter just to stay a little bit warm on the top of the noggin, but clearly not. Now that I look this bad, I figured, fuck it. Well, I was gonna do this at some point. At some point, I wanted to cut my hair pretty short, teetering on buzz cut. Maybe not that short, but just short hair. I just want to, you know, start over, kind of. Just kind of cut off all my hair and just grow it all back. From 0 to 100. From nothing to something. So that, I've been planning to do that for a while. But, you know, I didn't want to look like a weirdo when I went to school. You know, I didn't want my classmates to see me come in bald the next day and be like, who the hell is that guy? But now that I got this ugly bowl on my head, I figured, screw it. I guess now's as good a time as any. But it's not that simple. I can't just get a haircut if I so please, because this stupid holiday, according to my parents, the rules say I must get a haircut before the New Year's, and I cannot get one after. I am not allowed to get a haircut after this holiday, so I gotta endure with this bowl for God knows how long until they give me their blessing to get another haircut. I hate this holiday so much. With all the passion I have in my body, I hate this holiday. I would never celebrate it. And you know, it's mostly I blame my parents entirely. My parents are very traditional. They do a bunch of practices for this holiday that a bunch of my friends never even heard of. Like I mentioned last time, my mom tied a couple of fruits onto my shower head. She literally tied like some sort of citrus fruit. I don't know if it's a tangerine or a mandarin. It's something along those lines. So she essentially gave my shower head a ball sack made of 2 oranges. So I took a picture and I sent it to my friends. I'm like, Happy Chinese New Year. This is what I gotta deal with. One of my friends, he's like, ew, food is not meant to be in the shower. And you guys remember what I said last time? My friend said, this is mostly the friend. This is my friend who said this. He said that, I cannot hate this holiday if I enjoy receiving the free money. There's the red pocket thing that we do. You give lucky money, so you put money into red pockets and you hand those out. You're only allowed to do that when you're married or whatever, but that's besides the point. So, if I enjoy receiving that free money, then that means I cannot hate this holiday. Because I like one aspect of it, the free money. I enjoy one part of this holiday, which is the free money. And if he says, he says, if I hate this holiday, then I hate receiving the money, and I cannot receive it. And I'm just like, bitch, observe. Watch me hate this holiday and enjoy taking the money. So I flipped it around on him. I told him, look, you like this holiday so damn much, you must, that means by your own logic, you must like showering with food, with fruits dangling in your face when you're showering. He also asked me, like, you don't eat that fruit afterwards, do you? And I'm like, oh no, we usually let it hang in the shower until it rots, until it goes bad and it goes moldy. So by your own logic, if you love this holiday so much, you must, by default, must also like showering with moldy fruit. That's a must by your own logic. You must like it, no matter what. And he was just like, yeah, but my household doesn't do that. I'm just like, too bad. Somewhere out there, this sort of practice happens with this holiday. So if you were to do this, you must like it. No complaining. I hate this holiday so much. Apparently, today it should be Chinese New Year's Eve. I don't freaking know. I swear to God, this holiday changes dates every single year. I can never remember specifically what date this holiday happens on. I swear, sometimes in the past, this holiday happened during February. I can never remember what date this holiday is. Primarily because I don't care, but also because I feel like the date always changes, so I never bother remembering. It switches each year? Okay, then I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy for never realizing it's always the same date. So today should be New Year's Eve. You know, on the 21st of January, it's New Year's Eve. Something that my dad's absolutely demands happens tonight is not all, but most of the lights in the house must be on. The house must be illuminated tonight. My dad has this habit of turning on lights in the house and never turning it off, so I have to do it for him. You know, for the way I see it, it's just a whole bunch of power bill, electric bill. It's based on the changes in the moon. Okay, that explains it. But I still don't care. So usually my dad turns on lights in the house and never turns it off, so I have to turn them off to try to save money on the electric bill. But tonight, no. Tonight is an absolute must that the lights stay on. And I just see, well, there goes our electric bill. And also, tomorrow, because it is Chinese New Year, we're not allowed to eat beef. I don't freaking know. Oh, and just you wait. I'm sure someday coming up soon, we gotta eat vegan for the day. Why? What's the reason behind those nicknames? Year of Dragon? Year of Dragon D's nuts? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's not even the year of is there even a dragon? Wait, where'd dragon come from? I'm not even hunting for a dragon type. Where'd dragon come from? You're not even hunting for a dragon type. There's a year of the dragon? Oh. Okay. I don't know this stuff. You know, I once asked my mom. Chinese dragons are very snake-like. Well, yeah, serpent, kind of. It just kind of proves more and more, like all the fan art and whatnot of Dudunsparce getting an evolution of being a dragon type seems more and more justified and wasted potential. They just gave us more Dudunsparce with Dudunsparce. Anyways, but yeah, I asked my mom one time, like, what do these animals mean? Like, you know, the Chinese calendar or whatever the hell that thing is called. You got the year of the rabbit, the year of the mouse, the year of the snake. Like, whatever year you're born in, that's what you are. That's, you were born the year of whatever. And I'm just like, I asked my mom once, what does that mean? What's so special? What significance does it have? Zodiacs? I don't even know what the purpose of zodiacs are, to be honest. But yeah, I asked my mom one time, like, what do these represent? What significance do these things have? And she's just like, I don't know. Year of the cock? I don't know what my zodiac is, nor do I care. You know, there's some people out there who would date people only if they're a certain zodiac sign. That's why I would rather not share what my zodiac is, nor do I even know what my zodiac is. Yeah, I'm not bothering to find out. What year? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna disclose my age. You guys are just gonna have to guess. Well, as you can see, no shinies on my end. How about you? Any progress on the I almost said Dunsparce. Any progress on the Spiritomb for you? You're done with Spiritomb? Did you get it? So, what now? Did you get the shiny, or did you, like, finish the setup, and now you're just playing it out until you get the shiny? I've seen a couple videos on PLA RNG manip, but I don't exactly know. I don't exactly know how it truly works. No, I am not. I am not. No, I am not 97. So let me talk about another story. So this happened last night. It's nothing really significant. It actually played out like more today. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer yes or no to every single year until you eventually get it. That kind of defeats the point of me not revealing my age. Anyway, so I didn't do anything last night. Like, I didn't play anything here last night because I went out for dinner, which I didn't even know about. I didn't know until the morning of. And I didn't expect the dinner itself to take 3 hours. By the time I got home, it was like 10, around 10:15, 10:30, and I'm just like, do I bother? Do I even bother doing something tonight? Like, if I really shoot for it, I could do like 10:45, and then I decided, nah, it's probably best not to. Don't want to start too late. So I didn't do anything last night. Last night I went out to dinner with my grandpa, my uncle, and his family. My God, my dad was talking so much with my grandpa. At some point, it just looked like my grandpa just didn't even bother listening to him. He just like shook his head, nodded, and just kept on eating. And my dad just rambled on to his dad. My dad was just like constantly blabbering to my dad. What? My dad was blabbering to his dad. To my grandpa, that is. I think my dad may have drank a little too much last night, but he was still fun to drive. That's the important part. He may have gotten a little crazy during dinner, from all the wine, but he was still capable of driving. Let that be a lesson to you, kids. Know your limit. I don't know my limit, that's because I don't drink, and I don't ever plan to. I feel like I'd only drink only during special occasions, like say one day at my sister's wedding or at other friends' weddings, basically just weddings, I guess. Like special occasions, I feel like I would like maybe take a sip. And that's about it. I don't really like the taste nor the effect. I'd much rather have like an Arizona. So, I don't drink, and I never really plan to. You can tell my grandpa, like, you know, he's old. Of course he's old. But my grandpa was talking to me, which I barely understood what he was saying. One, because the restaurant was really loud. Two, because he was sitting one seat away from me. My dad was in between the two of us, so he was one seat away from me. And three, he spoke all in Chinese, so I could hardly understand what he said. But I was able to, like, understand a word here and there. He was basically just telling me, like, communicate and grow closer with my cousin. So my uncle's firstborn. Because he was saying, the two of you, you are my two grandsons. The two of you are like brothers, or you should be like brothers. So the two of you should contact more. And he was saying, like, if he ever needs a if he ever has a problem that he needs to talk to you about, he should email it to you. Like, you should be sending each other emails and talking. Oh man, you can tell my grandpa's a little outdated. You guys who's actually old enough to remember when emails weren't just used for like school and businesses? I remember in the past, people would actually use emails to actually communicate. Like, hey girl, what's your email address? I remember that being a time. People using email addresses to hook up. But all of that is besides the point. So we had the typical Chinese food. It was alright. That's all I can say. It was okay. But here's where the problem came in. Like, throughout the meal, my mom was saying how the food just doesn't seem like it's hot enough. The food was just like warm and somewhat room temperature. It wasn't hot enough. And that's where my family believes the problem was. Because earlier this morning, my entire family, we all had to use the bathroom in the morning, let's say that. And it was not pleasant. My dad and I were fine throughout the day, because I'm assuming my dad got most of it out of his system during the morning, like I did. Let me tell you, it was a rough morning. But my mom and sister, not so much. They had more stomach pain throughout the day, so they had to go at work, if you know what I mean. So all four of us had some sort of issues in the morning. Like, you can tell something's wrong. No, rather, I was able to tell something was wrong when early this morning, just before I actually woke up, I was still lying in bed, half awake, about to get up, and I felt my stomach hurt. At that moment, I could tell, ooh, it's gonna be a rough morning. It is not gonna be a pleasant session in the bathroom, let's say that. So it was a rough morning for my entire family. And my mom believes that the problem was the food. Well, of course it was the food, but it was the temperature of the food. It just wasn't hot enough. Because, you know, there's a reason we cook food, kill bacteria and whatever. And then when cooked food stays sitting out in room temperature for too long, you know, that also causes bacteria to build, that causes food to go bad. Now, you leave a cooked dish sitting out at room temperature for like 20 minutes, it should not go that bad. But, you know, we had a lot of food last night. And most of it wasn't hot enough. So it was indeed a rough morning for all of us. A rough day even, because my mom and sister, they weren't feeling well the entire day. Another thing I have to get done tonight, aside from bathing my dog, is I need to replay the intro to Persona 4 Golden, because I got the main character's name wrong. So I have to fix that. I gotta do that tonight as well. So I'm trying to think, what's the next thing I'm gonna shiny hunt? I got the female Sprigatito. What am I gonna hunt next? I don't want... Well, maybe I will get a Quaxley. The Quaxley shiny isn't bad. It's the Quaquaval that's terrible to me. So, since I already got 2 of the 3 starters shiny, maybe I'll go for a Quaxley as well. Just to finish the set. But I do have plenty of other Pokemon from this game, new to this game, that I want to hunt. Like Rellor, Orthworm. I already have a Varoom in my other game. What else? I already got all the Paradox Pokemon. I'm really trying to think. Oh, probably a King Gambit. I want a King Gambit as well. Oh, there goes the sandwich time. You know what, before I reset the game to save up on sandwich ingredients, let's evolve this. Let's take a look at the shiny. I know what the shiny looks like, but not in action. Not actually in the game. You can hardly tell. Shiny female Sprigatito. I forgot to count how many eggs this took. Because the first batch of eggs, you know, like this, the first set of eggs I hatched, I forgot to count how many there were before I released all of them. And then I figured, ooh, since I forgot to do that the first time, I don't even want to bother counting now because I don't know the true number. So, only God knows how many eggs it took me to hatch this. I'm not going to save the game. I think it levels up at 16. It's a shiny that hardly changes. Totally worth, I would assume, 1,000 eggs. I don't know, let's just give it 30. We're not gonna save the game anyways. Beautiful. You know, I'm checking my Pokemon Go app right now. I also forgot this. Because I didn't play this yesterday, I didn't get a chance to say that yesterday I got a shiny Magikarp in Pokemon Go. So yesterday was shiny Magikarp. Today was 18 shiny Pupitars. Okay, let's try again. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go for tonight. Because like I said, I got a whole dog to bathe, and I got a whole 3-hour game intro to redo. Then again, I could just skip all the dialogue. So honestly, it's not even that long. Let's stack it. Let's do it in a pattern too. These are some thick tomato slices as well. These are some huge tomatoes. Like, where'd the rest of the tomatoes go? These 3 slices of tomato were taken from the center. Mmm, tasty. I can't handle spicy food. I can't. I don't like spicy food. Not unless I have a whole carton of milk next to me. And I'm serious about that too. I've eaten spicy food where the entire carton of milk is gone. wait. The whole carton of milk will be gone because I ate spicy food. Well, even if we don't get a shiny today, on screen, just know that today was a successful shiny day for me. 18 shiny Larvitars, a female shiny Sprigatito, and a shiny Glimora. Plus having got a shiny Magikarp yesterday. Oh god. I'm always lost down here. No, my sandwich time. So I'm driving a lot more lately, and it's honestly not that bad. Well, I guess I just haven't experienced true road rage just yet. Or if some idiot rams into me. Or I accidentally run someone over. A lot can happen on the road. Well, I really have to decide what I'm going to hunt for next. I definitely want to hunt all 3 Tatsugiris. Definitely. I don't know if I'm going to hatch for it, or reset for an outbreak. Or just do a encounter boost sandwich. Because, you know how laggy that lake is? And also the outbreak, doesn't it only work for one of the forms, not all 3? You know, it's amazing. It's the fact that I got shiny female Sprigatito before I even got a single shiny Eevee from hatching the eggs. That was over 1,000 eggs for Eevee, and I gave up. And I just decided to reset for an outbreak. Is that a shiny Gibble there? That is definitely a shiny Gibble. Encounter it! Well, it's okay. Now I can save the game. Does this make my... is this my third shiny Gibble in this game? Hell, I can get a shiny Garchomp now if I want, but why would I want that? Ah, you use Darude. Damn it, it just keeps on shaking twice. Just catch already! As we saw last time, I don't have any moves that won't kill this thing. So I just have to keep on chucking balls until I get it. Oh, I was looking at my phone. Yeah, keep using takedown. Wasting a whole lot of my sandwich time. And no, for anyone asking, I will not use a different Pokeball. Stop using dig and use more takedown. Thank you! Was that so hard to give me? Well, as if we haven't wasted enough time yet, let's check this thing's summary. There you go. What's my time at now? Okay. Didn't waste as much time as I thought. Well, it did. I have more time than I thought I would have, is what I meant to say. I may call it after the sandwich for tonight. Because you know what else I got to do. You know, it's not easy to bathe the dog. Especially when the one spot you're trying to clean, the behind, your dog often sits. So you can't exactly reach there. So, you know, it's going to strain my back quite a bit because I gotta bend down into the bathtub to clean him. See, usually I would have the luxury of having my sister help me bathe him as well. You know, one person holds him up to make sure he doesn't sit down so the other person can actually reach back there and clean. But guess what? My sister went out for dinner tonight with her boyfriend's family. So I'm on my own. And oh man, that's not gonna be easy. So let's see, how many shinies is that today? 18 Larvitars, Sprigatito, Glamora, and now a Gibble. I think that's 21 shinies today. Oh, right, I forgot to mention this. The thing I said I was supposed to look up earlier today, before I started. So, just in case anyone out there was like me at first when they saw the Paradox Pokemon names, I was just like, what were they smoking this time? Those aren't Pokemon names, those are literally just words. Screamtail, Brute Bonnet, Roaring Moon, those are literally just words put together, and that's something's name. When I forgot that Pokemon have been doing that since the start. A lot of Pokemon names are just two words put together. Sometimes not even the spelling not even adjusted. But a lot of times they are. You know, imagine Roaring Moon, where it was just, the words were just combined and spelled slightly differently. You want to know what other Pokemon names are literally just two ordinary words put together? Talonflame, Beedrill, Clam Pearl, Magic carp. You know, some of them are just spelled slightly differently, but some of them are literally just two normal words put together. No space in between. That's the only difference between those names and the Paradox Pokemon names. They just have a space in between. That's it. Like, come on. Talon, Flame, those are just two normal words put together. There's just no space between Talon and Flame. Talonflame, Iron Jugulus. See, that's what I wanted to look up before doing this. Look up all the instances where a Pokemon's name is just two words together instead of something else. Something that's more clever. Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel, you know. Well, I don't know what the word Reggie means besides Reggie Fils-Aimé. Like, what other Pokemon names are literally just two words put together? That's it. Nothing else. Without a list, it's kind of hard to think off the top of my head. Something else I'm currently watching is I'm watching Dawko's playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's AR. Because that's the one Five Nights at Freddy's game that I haven't really watched anything of. I saw Markiplier do his initial videos on it, but that's about it. But I haven't seen the game full yet. I know it's a mobile game, and those games are endless. They don't end. But this game does. Or did. It stopped getting updates quite a long time ago. So technically there is an end. Like, at some point you're going to do everything. There's just nothing else to do besides just play the game. Like, you would have collected everything, done everything there is. So you would just, you know, play the game just for what it is. There's nothing left for you to actually do. So I'm watching his playlist. God damn, he has 62 videos on that playlist, and I've only gotten through 2. As of this moment. Well, I want to see this game in its entirety, and Dawko has a playlist, so I'm gonna watch that. I do plan to play the game on video one day. But I'm afraid like some of the holiday animatronics may have been limited time only and I missed my chance. So if I do play that game one day, I don't know how long that series is gonna last. Because the thing with mobile games is you could just keep on playing them forever. Like, ideally, if I were to play that game, I would play it until I've done everything. From my understanding, doing everything would be collect all the animatronics, all the emails, upgrade everything, and I think that's about it. Unless there's something I'm missing. And those 3 things alone won't take me a short amount of time either. One day. One day. I also need to work out for the night. So after this, I have 3 things to do. Bathe my dog. Well, 4 things, kind of. Bathe my dog. Workout. Shower. And replay the intro of Persona 4 Golden. Oh, I know this is very late for me to mention this. Nobody's ever going to hear this. But I might not do anything tomorrow, because I got dinner tomorrow as well. My sister's boyfriend's family should be coming over for dinner tomorrow. They have their own dog named Coffee. Well, I ran out of things to talk about. So in about 8 minutes, we're gonna call it. You know, I'm really afraid of getting a shiny Glimmet, because I don't think I would be able to tell the difference. I'm sure if you really... I know, I'm not sure. I know if you really look, you will notice a shiny, but it's just so small, I'm afraid I'll just pass it and not even notice. It's not like I haven't failed shinies before. And some very obvious shinies, too. Looking at that iron bundle. Ooh, did the mic pick that up? I just farted. I wonder if it picked that up. Didn't even sound like a fart if the mic picked it up. Didn't even sound like one, too. See, none of these Glimmets are shiny. Nope. None of them are. Anything here? No. You know that one Dudunsparce I got off screen? That one I got on my own? It happened right at the end of the sandwich time. Right at the end, like maybe a minute left on the time. You know, I think I got that last night, like past midnight. So I guess add another shiny to that list of shinies I got today. I guess I got 22 shinies today. Wait a sec. What? I almost missed that. Okay, not a complete failure. We got a shiny Dunsparce today. Maybe this is it. I very much doubt it. We got one chance today. I'm gonna have a whole army of shiny Dunsparces. You've seen how many like 2 Dudunsparces I have. I'm gonna have that many before I even get the shiny 3 segment. Just watch. So we got one chance today. So in about 5 minutes, we're gonna see this more than likely guaranteed 2 segment shiny Dudunsparce. You know what I miss? I kind of miss soft resetting for shinies. I think the last time you absolutely had to do that was the Kanto birds in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Because before that, you were able to soft reset on the DS systems. But here on the Switch, after Let's Go was Sword and Shield, shiny hunting the legendaries in that game's DLC was Dynamax Adventures. I mean, you could soft reset to keep the path, but you know, that's not what I meant. Swords of Justice, you can either soft reset or re-encounter them with the picnic in that game. But I kind of miss, no wait, BDSP had that with Romanus Park. All the legendaries in that game, you had to reset. Never mind, what am I saying? But in terms of like resetting, I don't mean like on this system, you have to go to the home menu, close the entire game, and reopen it. Like on the DS systems, on the DS systems there was a soft reset function, which made it a lot faster. I kind of miss that. Can you imagine there was that option for the Switch? It's the same button combination too, it's just the L1 and R1 buttons plus the, well, the plus. Or minus, I guess. More so the plus. Can you imagine that? You just hit all 3 at once to soft reset the Pokemon games? Oh, if only. A minute left. So, we got 2 shinies on stream tonight. Technically 3 if you want to count that Glamora. But in terms of random encounters while hunting, we got 2, which isn't bad. It's a shame one of them is something I already have. No, I almost thought that was another one. The stupid lighting in this place. Anyways, yep, too bad the shiny is one I already have. Well, that does it for my time. Alright. Let's get out of here and let's evolve this one. Let's take a look at the Shiny 2 segment, shall we? Oh, of course it has to be raining. Alright, moment of truth. Why did it have to be raining? Nah. Just a smelly, stinking 2 segment. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.